everyone, good to see you on this Wednesday. I'm Laura Papetti and this is KREM 2 News at noon. We begin with a look at the forecast. It's been a pretty clear morning just about everywhere, but as Jeremy Legou is telling us, more rain is moving into our area this week.
Well, today is shaping up to be an absolutely beautiful one across the inland northwest. It's kind of the calm before the storm, if you will. As you can see in Coeur d'Alene, things are pretty calm and pretty mild. It's a mix of clouds and sun as we head into the afternoon, and temperatures on the rise. We go from temps down near 40 this morning, or close to it, to all the way up into the mid and upper 50s later on this afternoon. Comes with a mix of clouds and sun, eventually turning mostly cloudy as we see a big shift in our weather pattern. We saw a couple of sprinkles early today, those now winding down, and as we get into the afternoon, expect a little more cloud cover, but those showers to kind of hold off. We'll see a bulk of that moisture move through early tomorrow morning. As that arrives, expect rain to kind of stick around for a good chunk of the day, might catch a midday break, but all in all, it is going to be quite windy and rainy. I said windy, and we've got those windy details coming up in your full forecast.
All right, my friend, thank you very much. So let's get right to the current results of this year's general election. It was a busy night last night, starting with the Spokane City Council District 1. The two candidates in this race, we have two, Jonathan Bingle and Nagmana Shirazi. The position is currently held by Kate Burke, who is vacating the seat after choosing not to run for re-election. As you can see right now, Bingle is firmly in the lead. He told KREM 2 News last night that he is humbled by the support.
Jonathan Bingle is a clear winner in District 1.
I am so happy with the results tonight. I'm so grateful. I'm so honored that my childhood home voted, with confidence in me, and I cannot explain the gratitude that I feel.
Taking a look at Spokane City Council District 2, incumbent Betsy Wilkerson is running unopposed. A judge previously ruled that her challenger at the time, Tyler Lemasters, did not meet the necessary residency requirements to be on the ballot.
People say, Betsy, is this your race? I said, no, it's not my race. I gotta go to my faith place. I said, you know what? This is God's race. If God wants me to win this race, I will win the race. So what did he do? He got my opponent kicked off the ballot. So I'm thinking that was like a message from God that this is where I'm supposed to be.
All right, now moving to Spokane City Council District 3. The race is between Zach Sapone and Mike Lish. The seat is being vacated by current City Council member Candace Mumm as her term limit is up. Right now, Zach Sapone is leading. A little bit tighter than some of the other races. He thanked everyone last night, said Spokane will continue to grow.
I just got to say thank you all so much for standing up to big money and showing that when we come together and stand for working and middle class people, that our community wins and Spokane wins. So we are poised to continue to grow our lead, and I trust that we'll continue to do that. And I want to thank you all so much for standing up and getting out the vote and turning up to show what we stand for here in Spokane, which is honesty, hard work, and respect.
All right, taking a look at some Idaho results. Starting off with the race for Coeur d'Alene mayor. Right now, Jim Hammond is leading over Coeur d'Alene businessman Joe Alfieri. And in Post Falls, incumbent Ron Jacobson is running against Austin Hildebrand for mayor. Right now, Jacobson is leading in that race, as you can see there. Handily taking it with 82% at this point. And as results poured in from Kootenai County, KREM 2 was in Coeur d'Alene speaking with the candidates. KREM 2's Nicole Hernandez has more on election results from Idaho.
I am outside of the Kootenai County Elections Office right now, where you can see this sign behind me says voting is now closed. Right through these doors here, there are workers working to count up the rest of the ballots from the election. Now, specifically here in Coeur d'Alene voters were voting on who would be their new mayor. Early election results say Jim Hammond is in the lead over the two people that are also running in the race with him. Now, Hammond did have a watch party for the race last night. He was inside the Fresh Seasons Grill watching with families and supporters. He's the former mayor of Post Falls and currently serves as the Coeur d'Alene city administrator. Hammond told us what his priorities for the city are if the numbers hold and he is elected mayor.
The biggest thing that I think we need to focus on, both the mayor and the council and the whole community, is to get beyond the anger that we see and the frustration that we see. We're not really that kind of a community, and if we can pull together, figure out why there's so much anger. One of the things we have to do is get past the pandemic. That's frustrating for business owners, that's frustrating for us as individuals. If we can get past that, I think we'll feel a lot better about ourselves, and we'll be able to move forward and focus on our economy and our tourism and the kinds of things that make Coeur d'Alene so great.
The current mayor of Coeur d'Alene announced last spring that he would not seek re-election, saying 8 years is good. Of course, results here at the Kootenai Elections Office will continue to pour in today. Workers still have a couple of counties and precincts. Redo the tag, precincts.
All right. Thank you, Nicole. Let's get back to looking at some further results from the election. The Spokane Valley City Council position 4. Current Spokane Valley Mayor Ben Wick is running against a business owner, Brandon Fenton. Right now, Ben Wick is leading in that race. In the Spokane Valley City Council position 5 race, business owner Wayne Fenton is facing off against incumbent Pamela Haley. Pamela Haley is leading that race right now. And for the Spokane Valley position 7, incumbent Linda Hatcher-Thompson is running against web designer Laura Patton. Patton is currently in the lead. Lots of information out there. We know it's so much that's been coming in. So if you would like to get an in-depth look at the general election results, you can text the word election. It's to our text line. So just type the word election to 509-448-2000. We'll send a link right to your phone. And we'll have continued coverage on our website as well, and always on the KREM 2 mobile app. All right, coming up just ahead on KREM 2 News at noon, the moment a lot of parents have been waiting for, a COVID vaccine now approved for small kids.